What's going on, guys? Britta here, and I'm back with Free Code Camps Learn Accessibility by Building a Quiz, and we are on step 48. So it says tidy up the header by using Flexbox to put space between children and vertically center them. Then fix the header to the top of the viewpoint. So we need to do display flex, right? And then we need to do... Why is that? Oh, I already got display flex. Come on. Alright, display flex, and then we want to do align space between, I think. You should give the header a justified content of space between. So, I was close. Space between. The header, line item center. The position of fixed. You should give the header a top of 0. Okay. Did it tell me to do that? Alright, well, we got through. On to the next one. When the screen width is small, the H1 does not wrap its text content how it should. Align the text for H1 elements in the center. Align center. Then give the main padding such that the student info section header can fully be seen. This isn't right. Let's see what it tells us to do. H1 and a text align. So text align of center. Okay. You should add a main selector to target the main element. Main. Whoa. I don't think that's right. Main. You should give the H1 a text align of center, which I did. Main selector to target the main element. So whenever I put the main up there, it does text align center, says I need it, but I have it. So am I adding the main here? Main. Let's see if that main padding. Okay, yeah. So it should have been separate. And then we need to do padding top 25 pixels. And now we can see the student info. On small screens, the unordered list in the navigation bar overflows in the right side of the screen. Fix this by using Flexbox to wrap the UL content. Display flex justify content speeds evenly. Then set the following CSS properties to correctly align the text. So we've already got display flex, justify content, space evenly. So align items center, padding, inline start 0, margin block. I got an extra D there in padding, and height 100%. Alright. You should give the UL a flex wrap of wrap. Okay, so flex wrap. And this one's hard because we can't see it. Set the width of the section elements. So section width to 80%. Then use margins to center the selection element, adding 10 picks to the bottom margin. Margin, bottom, 10 picks. I don't think that's right. Section and margin top of 0. Margin right auto. Max width of 600 pixels. All right. Replace the top margin of the H2 elements with 60 pixels of top padding. So replace the top margin. So padding top 60 pixels. H2 margin top of 0. I'm so confused. How's that 0? Oh, come on, Brittany. Margin top 0. There we go. And a pad. Okay, so I was right. Padding top 60 pixels. There we go. Starting to look a little more spaced out here. Add padding to the top and left of the .info elements and set the other values to 0. So .info says add padding to the top and left. What kind of padding? Top. I should be able to just do this like this. So I don't think that's right. I think this is top. I guess it makes me want to do this, so padding top, padding bottom, I don't know why I can't type today, left, so this needs to have, let's just say 25. And I think it said 1 to the left. Okay, now it passes. Give the form row elements margin top, padding top of 0. It said give it, oh, top is 0. Okay. Margin top. I'm so confused. Margin and a left and right padding. Okay, so top margin and left and right padding. Okay, you should use an input selector to target the input elements. Alright, so then input I don't know what. Okay. I think this needs to be pics. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. To make the first section look more inline, target only the input elements within the .info elements and set their width to 50% and left align. So I forget how to do this. So we want to select the input .info width 50%. That's not right. Okay, so .info. Okay, I had it backwards. So .info input. And this should be, I get everything backwards. It should be text align, not align text. There we go. Target all label elements within the .info elements and set their width to 10%. Alright, so we want to target all the .info label elements and set their width to 10%. And make it so that they do not take up less than 55 pixels. So min width 55 pixels. Starting to get it. Starting to get it. To align the input boxes with each other, create a new rule set that targets all input and label elements within an info element. So what do we do? .info input label. Oh, don't need that P. And don't need an extra curly bracket. Display inline block. .info okay, so I'm missing some .info label, .info input. Or .info label, .info input. So this needs to be label. Oh, I need a comma. Input. Alright, you can see they're all lined up now. You should give the label elements a text align of right. I think this is wrong because I think it just meant the label elements. Oh no, that was right. Okay. To neaten the question block elements, set the following CSS properties. So dot question block text line left display block width 100%, margin top 20 pixels, and padding top 5 pixels. Okay. Make the paragraph elements appear as a higher priority with the following CSS properties. Make them appear as the higher priority. So P margin top 5 pixels, padding left, 15 pixels, font size 20 pixels. Okay. It is useful to see the default border around the field set elements during development. However, it might not be the style you want. Remove the border and bottom padding on the dot question elements. So dot question border none. There we go. I kind of like the border though. Oh, and we got to give it a padding bottom 0. While UL/LI elements are great at providing bullets for lists, items, your radio buttons don't need them. You can control what the bullets look like with the list style property. For example, you can turn your bullets into circles with the following. So, remove the default styling for the dot answers list items by setting its style to none. Alright, so dot answer list style none. And remove the unordered list padding. Alright, something I'm not doing here is right. The dot answers, answers. There we go. You should give the answers list a list style of none. And a padding 0. Alright, now we only have one circle here. Give the submit button a free code camp style design with the following CSS properties. So, I just need to see what the button is. I think we could just do button. Alright, it is moving it, so that's a good selector. Made it wider. Alright, that's looking much better. Did I do this right? 3B, 3B, 4F. Set the footer background color to, I don't think that's right, 2A, 2A, 40. Oh, it did it. Okay. And use Flexbox, display flex to horizontally center the text. Align items, center. Nope. It's not center. It's oh man, I'm forgetting. It's been a while since I did the Flexbox exercises. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Justify content. Makes sense though. Okay, and now it's in the middle. Alright, now we cannot read the text. Target the footer and anchor the elements within to set the font color. Okay, now we can see it. Okay, so I almost had it right. Footer A and footer. Alright. Horizontally center all the text within the address element and add some padding within the address element. Is that not already done? That's not right. Address a text in a line. Okay, that looks better. Oh, and it said we need to add a padding. So I wonder if we can do... I think when it says this, it wants us to type the whole thing out. I'm going to have to do bottom. And left. And... Alright. Now, clicking on the navigation link should jump the viewport to the relevant section. However, this jumping can be disorienting for some users. Select all elements and set the scroll behavior to smooth. Now, I don't know how to select all elements. I will say I don't remember. Alright, let's see what it says. Okay, that's what I thought it was. There we go. Alright. Certain types of motion-based animations can cause discomfort for some users. In particular, people with vestibular disorders have sensitivity to certain motion triggers. The app media rule has a media feature called prefers reduced motion to set CSS based on the user's preferences. It can take one of the following rules: reduce, no preference. Wrap the style rule that sets the scroll behavior smooth within an app media rule. With the media feature prefers reduced motion, having no preference set as of the value. So wrap the style rule. So I don't understand how to do this. Let's see. You should have one app media reference rule, but where does that go? It looks like it goes here. App media prefers reduced motion, no preference. I'm not sure where this goes. It says to wrap it. So like, is there supposed to be another? Oh, that changed something. That's not right. restart. So, oh, okay. I see now. Alright, so this needs to go down. I need to do at media. And then, prefers reduced motion, no preference, right? And then that needs to have a curly bracket. Delete that, and then we've got the selector, and then another curly bracket. Okay. Finally, the navigation accessibility can be improved by providing keyboard shortcuts. The access key attribute accepts a space-separated list of access keys. For example, button type equals submit, access key S, submit button. Give each of the navigation links a single letter access key. Note, it is not always advised to use access keys, but they can be useful. Well done. Okay. Well, we haven't finished it yet, but it's already saying well done. All right, so button type. It says to give each one of these, let's see. You should give the first a single letter access key. So, A info. Student info. Does it go like this? Access key equals I. Okay, I think that's right. And then here we'll do access key equals CSS. Okay. Alright guys, we have 100% completed the Learn Accessibility by Building a quiz. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.